J4K had its test run workshop in 2013, which assured the team that the modules were well received by children. Participants were enthused getting their hands on Scratch, where children learned to create interactive stories or games by animating characters called sprites. In Greenfoot, children learned object orientation with Java. The LEGO Mindstorm tools include kits containing software and hardware, allowing children to program small and customizable robots. It was something they never had before.
Learned how to make games using the app called Scratch. It's not really easy to make games because it has many complications.
The team developed workshop guidelines and outlined the lessons and activities. When everything was laid out, it was time to address the next challenge. How do we reach to as many children as possible? J4K went full blast in July 2014, and in only just 2 months, over 20 workshops were held in 3 cities, carried out by a dozen schools, organizations, and companies, reaching over 1,000 students. However, it was not without challenges. There was problem with logistics, as the team consists of volunteers and no full-time staff. Its resources were thus also limited. J4K teamed up with the Department of Education in Dipolog City, where J4K headquarters is. It is a small city in one of the poorest provinces in the Philippines. Almost 100 teachers attended the J4K Train the Trainers program in July 5, 2014. Teachers were taught how to hold the workshop to their students and were given all the learning materials. Through training the teachers, the number of students reached was phenomenal. The J4K team followed through each workshop held, documenting them on the Devox for Kids registry. The workshop caught the attention of many people, including the media and some colleges from nearby cities, which wanted to hold the workshops as a community outreach project. These colleges were eventually made into J4K chapters for their respective cities. Several local companies also joined in J4K's cause by sponsoring workshops. Some schools, however, could not carry out the workshop for lack of computer equipment. Being a volunteer and a non-profit organization, J4K could only accommodate so many of the dozens of workshop requests. The team prioritizes those areas that are underprivileged.
There have been plenty of schools contacting us about having their teachers trained. Some sent their teachers in groups and they traveled up to 8 hours from other cities just to be trained. And we also visited schools in far-flung localities. It's a wonderful learning experience we can't wait to share.